Anybody?
Robusta and Arabic.
Right. What's the difference?
No,
Yeah, right. Arabica is smooth and the less caffeine and expensive, right? And the Robusta is strong and more caffeine and less expensive and cheaper, much cheaper. So guys, when you don't have the budget money, just go for the Arabica. So last one, espresso quantity for cappuccino and latte. Anybody? Please. 就是
Espresso
double.
Double, right. Cappuccino is double espresso base, and latte is single espresso base. Okay, right. Okay, let's move to the third part. It's a requirement from our administration department. I'm going to demonstrate you the business etiquette. So we're going to go through table manners and meal etiquette, professionalism, workplace etiquette, dress for work, etiquette for giving in business, seating etiquette, guiding etiquette, and car seating etiquette. Question 2. Place of honor of Aliska, our driver Aliska. Where is the place of honor of Aliska and Asumska? After the presentation, you should know. Then, which side of the host is the place of honor? Okay, let's go start from the table manners and the meal etiquette. We're going to go through it quickly because everybody basically knows about it. Okay, so put your napkin in your lap when you sit down. Order items in the similar price range to your dining companions. Don't start eating until everyone has received their food. Pass condiments and dishes from left to right rather than reach across the table. Don't snap your fingers at your server. Don't talk with your mouth full or chew with it open. No elbows on the table. Don't blow your nose with the napkin. No texting or playing with your mobile phone at the table. After the meal is over, partially fold your napkin and put it to the left of your plate. I will explain some in Chinese also here. I want to mention this one. 这个就是比如说大家坐下来，特别是跟外国人在一起吃饭的时候，他们通常有这个叫桌上的叫 pepper 叫什么 peppercorn 胡椒 right 胡椒粉和盐，它是有叫 table salt and table pepper。一般就是有可能中国人说不好意思啊，你自己站起来去拿，这是不礼貌的。你要让那个对方接给你，或者说你们开始吃饭的时候这样传一圈，不要自己就是这样站起来去拿东西，让别人递一下给你。Next one 就是不要给你的那个，不要在饭店里面不要给他打响指。This is not good 。OK， 这个肯定知道。No elbows 就是说不要把手撑在桌上这样。No elbows 这个也叫就是不要很大声的擤鼻涕嘛，你可以去厕所清理一下。OK， 最后就是用餐结束之后就把你的纸巾稍微叠一下，因为你这样都擦过了很脏嘛，不要整个摊在那里很难看，叠一下，把你擦过的地方盖住，然后放在你桌边，这样就可以了。就有几个 points 要记一下。Professionalism. Being professional means contributing to a pleasant, productive, and inclusive work environment. Professionalism includes an entire range of behaviors. However, here are the most standard. Keeping your word, obviously. Remain calm, being punctual, and remain calm. Even in heated situations, do your best to stay cool. Acting flexible. Sometimes you will have to stay late, show up early, change plans, move meetings, and more to make things work. Unless this is happening all the time, accommodate these changes without raising a stink. Using diplomacy. There will be people you don't like. Prospects, co-workers, or both. Be kind and amiable anyway. Accepting constructive criticism. Throughout your career, others will offer feedback. If you are closed off to it, you will not only harm your professional rapport, you also lose valuable opportunities to improve. Okay, I want to emphasize this in Chinese. 他这里讲的就是说，就是说，就算工作或者环境当中你不喜欢你的顾客或者潜在顾客或者你的同事，但是也要表现出比较温和。这个中国人肯定是没有问题的。Okay, workplace etiquette. When in doubt, introduce others. Always introduce people to others whenever the opportunity arises. Unless you know that they are already acquainted, it makes people feel valued, regardless of their status or position. 就是主动介绍别人。A handshake. A handshake is still the professional standard. Not only does this simple gesture demonstrate that you are polite, confident, and approachable, it also sets the tone for any potential future professional relationship. In a very casual work atmosphere, you might be able to get away with a nod or a hello, but it's worth it to make an extra effort of your hand. Always say please and thank you. This should go without saying. But even in the very casual professional atmosphere, this basic form of courtesy is still imperative. Today, sending a thank you email is perfectly acceptable, but a handwritten thank you note is always a nice touch. Probably our marketing department can apply this rule. Do not interrupt. When discussion is heated, it's rude and shows disrespect for the opinions of others. Remember, be assertive, not aggressive. 大家知道这两个单词 ，assertive 就是叫怎么说，不卑不吭 ，aggressive 就是好像失去控制了啊，比较暴躁。对，这两个单词是非常好的 assertive and aggressive。Double check for spelling and grammar errors. While we are on the subject of communication, always check your emails for spelling and grammar errors. Since the advent of spell check, there's no excuse for typos, guys. Since also do a quick read to make sure the meaning and tone are what you wish to convey. Don't gossip. 就是不要八卦。It's so hard sometimes to resist engaging in a little harmless gossip, but the reality is that gossip is never harmless. 没有八卦是对别人没有伤害的。Talking about someone who is not present is disrespectful. 就是你要说一个人，但这个人不在场，这个是很不尊重的行为，就大家都不要这样做。Next one, don't eavesdrop. 就不要窃听。Next one, avoid the big two, politics and religion. This is I really want to emphasize. These two topics are highly charged minefields. 就是在任何场合，其实不管在办公室还是在你们的那个就是对外交流当中，最好不要谈政治和宗教问题，因为这两个问题是最容易引起就是争论。这以前我在航空公司也是规定，绝对不允许在工作场合谈论政治和宗教，因为大家来自很多不同的国家，很容易因为这个引发争论。这个是国际规则，大家都是在 follow 这个 rule。Next one, don't be a business card pusher. Don't simply hand out business cards to everyone you meet. It's a bit aggressive unless you are on the sales call. Ask for the other person's card, offer to exchange cards, or at the very least, ask if you can leave your card before you reach in your pocket. Okay, next one, keep your workspace neat. Last one, don't overshare, but don't be too distant either. Don't drag your personal life into a professional settings. Basically, 就是说不要把个人生活太多带到工作场合当中。Dress for work. The adage, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Dress codes have become much more relaxed in recent decades. However, just because there's no rule that says you can't show up for work in a hoodie, sweatpants, and the flip-flops, it doesn't mean that you should. As much as we like to tell ourselves not to judge a book by its cover, our immediate reaction is to do just that. In fact, studies have shown that the first thing that people notice about others is their appearance. It's the primary influence on first impressions. You don't have to put on a three-piece suit, but dressing smart shows that you put effort into your appearance and are more likely to put the same enthusiasm into your work. Okay, number one, always practice good hygiene, 就是保持干净整洁。Make sure you take shower every day. Second one, understand what's appropriate in your industry. Everyone draws their lines differently. For example, you may be able to wear shorts but not cutoffs. If your company has a dress code, follow it. Third one, make sure your clothes fit. If your clothes are too big or too small, they are not going to look good. Ensuring a proper fit applies too. Wear glasses that fit. Dry your hair. Never leave your house with wet hair. It makes you look like you don't have your life together, which translates to not having your career together. Don't wear strong perfume or cologne. Of course, this. Wear kept polished shoes. Avoid the neon colors and overly flashy clothes. Work dress for women. There's some points. Don't be too sexy. Be too sexy. The next one is nowadays the nude pantyhose is still popular. Third one, don't over accessories. Your jewelry shouldn't make noise. Wear light makeup. You should wear makeup at least. Work dress for men. Avoid ankle socks. This one I want to get some from Kosa because you're in the business department. I mean in marketing. How do you understand this one? Avoid ankle socks. Would you like to share with us?
Ankle socks?
Yeah, avoid it. Okay, I'm gonna detail it. When you cross your legs and the pants slightly lift up, no skin should be showing. Your socks need to be appropriate length. 大家有没有看到欧美的那个男士的袜子，那个帮都很长？
膝盖上。
对，就是说你坐下来的时候，你的裤子微微提起来的时候，你的那个脚上的那个皮肤不能露出来，露出来很不好看。大家可以自己检查一下。
这个说的就是。
裤子短
对，本来不正式嘛。对，他要袜子是要长，那就是正式的。
Okay, facial hair shouldn't overwhelm your face. 这大家都知道。Trim your beard and the nasal hair. Especially want to emphasize nasal hair. Maybe for men or for guys, like sometimes you neglect this part. Actually, this also. Just trim your nasal hair time to time when you shave your beard. Okay. Okay. Some pictures here. We give you a rough idea. Normally, what to wear. It's not a must, just for a reference. Baseline casual is more relaxed, but still neat and professional. 就是你穿的比较休闲，但是也要是，就是比如说裤子，你看它有个中分线，就是裤子它也要有线出来，就是比较干净整洁，看起来比较专业的。Business casual provides people with a more polished look. Business casual.